I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night.
Whole Foods was founded in 1980 in Texas and is a specialty natural organic food retailer that emphasizes on social responsibility, natural and organic products, and cares a lot about the green image. As of 2012, they had sales of roughly, like a gross profit of roughly $4 billion and employed 72,700 employees. They also operated in 340 stores worldwide, in the US, in Canada, and also in Europe, in the UK. They carry about 2,200 products only in their private labeled line, besides all the branded products they have. And they have 4 of those private branded lines. Also, they acquired their main competitor, Wild Oats Market, and they're competing against other natural food retailers such as Trader Joe's, or also Walmart and the other big retailers that carry more and more organic and natural products.
Get hot, get too close to the flame. Wild, open space. Talk like an open book. Sign me up. Got no time to take a picture. I'll remember someday all the chances we took. We're so close to something better left unknown. We're so close to something better left unknown. I can feel it.
So why should Whole Foods expand internationally? Currently, Whole Foods not only exists in the US, but they also expanded to Canada as well as the UK. With Canada, they actually did almost like a foreign direct investment where they were just able to expand through the border. They were able to use their own supply chains as well as even expand into Canada's. Because the two countries are so closely tight-knit, they're able to basically maneuver around the standards and make it so that they're basically covered across the board for them. The other, with the UK, they actually went ahead and they just acquired the company Fresh and Wild. With that, they had standing infrastructure of 7 buildings that they were able to go ahead and use, as well as they're able to utilize the currently set supply chain that Fresh and Wild already owned. With that, Whole Foods was able to go ahead and expand on it if they would like to and become stricter in demanding organic food standards, as well as seafood sustainability, as well as the proper treatment of domesticated animals as well. So because Whole Foods is a publicly traded company, they do have to answer to their shareholders. Because of that, they do have to worry about profitability. With that, expanding internationally does help with that. Currently, right now, there is a growing trend over the past few years, not only domestically in the US, but also internationally, of a trend that moves towards organic and naturally grown foods, food consumption, really. Also, too, with Whole Foods, they are a company that is socially responsible. Because of that, they do like to go ahead and pass along their values not only to their supply chain, but also to the consumers as well. So we are looking to not only educate the consumers that we are looking to spread towards, but also making it more demanding of the suppliers, not only with organic foods, but naturally grown foods, seafood sustainability for fish, as well as the proper treatment of animals as they are being grown.
Alright, so with our country selection process, we have quite a few filters to go through when we're deciding on, which country to go to. What we started with was taking the top countries in terms of GDP, and what we really want to do is go for the more affluent, the better educated, the better distribution of income, and by better I mean lower, so there's more disposable income per capita. So with that idea, we looked very hard at the GDP per capita, the Gini index, and the Human Development Index when we were deciding which countries to go to. And through that first filtering process, it really brought us to the Pacific Rim countries as well as Europe. Second filtering process, we really looked at the grocery industry as a whole in terms of growth and market size. In addition to that, we looked at the organic food size market as well as the growth of those markets. After that, we looked at the political risk and the trade barriers going into these different countries. And what we found was the two best countries were Germany and Australia. And ultimately, we decided to go with Germany because it is a leading market in Europe. And if we need to, we can branch out to the other European countries. After that, they do have a recent agreement passed between the USA and the EU, where if it's certified organic in one of those countries or areas, it's certified in the other. So this would allow us to acquire more suppliers, have our suppliers already in the US be able to import products to Germany, and so we can keep the Whole Foods product line alive.
Two hearts beat as one. Disguise your mind and feel the whole. You strum the buzz of our love. In time we move. This turning back to feel the groove. Release the touch that moves you.
All right,
Are we rolling?
slightly.
Alright. Oh shit. I got sidetracked.